Hey everybody, this is Shaina from Day of Pause, and today I want to share a practice with you of pausing in connection to another person. And I refer to the practice as noticing. So the idea behind this practice is that we spend a lot of our time in connection with other people, in dialogue, focusing on the content of the conversation, obviously, naturally, the topic of the conversation. And that's generally in reference to the past or the future. But we don't spend a lot of the time focusing on the process of the conversation. So by process, I mean what is actually unfolding in the moment that you and I are speaking? What are the deeper subtleties of my physical, felt experience in my body? What's my emotional landscape like? Where are my thoughts going? And what's my perception of you? How do you seem to me as we're in connection? Of course, this is a scary place to go, or it can be a scary place to go. And it's also where you can find a lot more aliveness and a lot more connection. So the next time you want to practice this noticing exercise, simply pause in your dialogue at any point, perhaps after the other person has shared something, and tune into the deeper pieces of what's here for you. Maybe tuning into how does it feel in your body to receive what they've just shared? Or how does it feel to be sharing with them? So for me, for example, in this moment, I might share having this conversation with you on the screen that I feel a bit anxious. I feel my heart beating a little bit faster than normal. And I'm also aware of like a grounding, like feeling my feet on the floor. Could be anything. This is just one example. But it's in that moment of pausing and checking in with ourselves that we bring the conversation back into the here and now. And we create that access to a lot deeper connection and presence between you and the person that you're speaking with. Now, as I mentioned, this is inherently vulnerable because we're revealing something of ourselves. And when we come out of the discussion about the past and the future, and we come into the here and now, it's a lot harder to hide. We don't have our either conscious or unconscious scripts that we may be normally operating with. But this is where the aliveness is, in that uncertainty, in that sense of possibly fear and anxiety and the unknown. So I invite you to practice this whenever you feel that you want to create a deeper connection with somebody. And please feel free to share anything about how it goes. Thank you for listening. I wish you luck.